So I can get into specifics about what you can do, but let's talk about that. I'd like to talk about that concept of what makes a man masculine. So there's a concept called masculine containment. And it's interesting. I've never thought of myself much of like a spiritual person, but this comes from like the spiritual community. Masculine containment is like the structure that is the boundary where feminine energy can exist in. So feminine energy is flowing, it's everywhere, it's colorful, it's all over the place. Masculine energy is very contained, it's rigid, it's structured.
Okay.
And for a woman to feel feminine around a man, she needs to feel safe to be in her feminine, and the man provides that containment where she can fill that structure, almost like a coloring book. So you have a coloring book, right? And you have these lines, and the color is the feminine energy, and the lines that border the colors is the masculine energy.
I heard the word frame one time.
Yeah, it's the frame. It's the frame where the woman can feel safe. So let's put it into like actual concrete terms here. When you and a woman are out together, she should feel like if someone was to come up and... Can I curse or no?
Yes, you can.
If
after drinking vodka, we can do everything.
We hardly had any.
No, wait.
You hardly had any. Okay, there we go.
Okay.
Cheers. Oh, look at that. There's so much left. Okay, so if someone was to come up and fuck with you, she knows that you got it taken care of. To be masculine, you need to be somebody that comes off dangerous, but chooses to be calm, civilized, and sweet. But to just be calm, civilized, and sweet without that danger aspect of it, without the ability that you could be violent to protect her, you're just a softie. You're not masculine. She doesn't feel safe with you. She needs to feel like you've got everything taken care of. That's why we as men pay for dates, because it's not just to like suck up to a woman and impress her. The reason why we pay for dates is because it gives us the authority to decide where we go, how long the date is, and what happens. We provide the structure. We create we're the ones that the assertive one. We're the ones that decide what happens. But for a woman to trust us, she needs to understand that when we make decisions, it's for the benefit of both the man and the woman. I think that women don't respect men, that women feel like they have to make decisions with and they have to lead. If a woman leads in the relationship, she's generally going to find that man very unattractive, and she's not going to trust him.
One thing about food and about restaurants. First time now, so after long years being matchmaker, I thought maybe this paying for the food in the restaurant, it's kind of hunting. I cannot bring any wild animals home, but at least we can go in a nice place and I pay for the food like I would hunt an animal. Don't you think this is something?
There's something primal about. Well, you're providing.
No, you provide. Yes. Act of service and act of providing. It's something like instead of fish or some elephant on the table, she gets nice food in the restaurant. The same thing.
Yeah. So the man is providing a place where there is abundance and safety, and the woman provides that softness, that gentleness, that like she treats the man like a hero, like she looks up to him and admires him, and so the man adores the woman and the woman respects the man. I think that that's the most compatible relationship.
Agree. But back to how to become more man. Okay, so if he is softy and he pays all the time for the restaurant, it doesn't make him more attractive for women.
It doesn't, because there's more nuance to it. That's a great point. Just because you pay doesn't make you a man. You have to provide masculine containment. You have to come off as though you are the one who has the authority. You're the one dictating, directing. You're the dominant one, and I don't mean domineering.
But in good way, a good way.
We have to describe what good way means.
Okay, so
Okay, so when I say dominant, I don't mean domineering. You don't want a woman to feel dominated because you're scaring her because she has to do it. You want it to be a choice. So if we're going to talk about dominant and submissive, she's choosing to allow you to lead. She's choosing to allow you to take the lead, but that requires trust on her part. She needs to trust that you are capable and competent to be the leader and lead the interaction where you're both winning. Not like you're dominating her because you feel you have to, and she better do it or else. It's kind of like, I trust this man, so the woman thinks I trust this man to lead me. She could be like a CEO of a company and make lots and lots of money, but she wants to be with a man that she feels she can let go of all that leadership. And she's with a guy who can take that leadership on and carry the rest of the date, dictate where the conversation is going to go, and what you guys are going to do during and after the date. So you need to be planning these things and taking her on a journey, and she is coming with you.